Charlie Bowers of Insight Folios here with some holiday budget advice. Boy, that's a B word that people get all nervous about. Charlie's good to see you, my
Jason,
friend.
good to see you
Glad
again.
you're here. So you just told me your daughter was married back in April, which
Correct.
means you have no money for Christmas.
So this is really a worthless segment right here.
Okay, so for those of us who do want to maybe buy a few things for Christmas, is this too soon? Is this too late? Is this the perfect time to start thinking about it?
You're not going to wait till Black Friday, are you?
I've been known to do that once or twice.
Or Christmas Eve.
Yes, I'm one of those guys.
It's always time to be shopping for sales. You know, you can get sales right now. You don't have to wait till Black Friday.
Right.
It's out there.
Well, okay, before we even shop, what's the first thing that we should even do?
You mentioned budget.
Okay.
You got to have your list of everyone you want to get something for.
So start with a list.
Start with a list.
Okay.
And then you know how much money you have and how much money you think you're going to have by the end of the holiday season.
Yeah.
So now you've got your list. Allocate how much money for each person you want to buy something for. And then here's the goal. Take that list with you whenever you go shopping and don't overspend.
Oh, boy, there you go. It's so hard to put financial boundaries on yourself, and it can cause a lot of contention between families and couples this time of year.
Absolutely, especially if someone's gotten married. So I don't know.
Well, yeah, you know what that's all about. Okay, so this is interesting. Retail sales, they're expected to be up by about 5% this year from last year, which, hey, that's great for retailers. Right. But for those of us who are wanting to trim a little bit, who want to try to control spending, that makes it difficult. I'm
going to tell you, and it's going to be tough. Try not to use that credit card. Try to use cash or your debit account, because that way you're spending money that you've got already. Right. Studies show that it's so much easier to spend a lot more money just swiping that credit card. Well,
but this year, that's when they get you, is they say, hey, if you buy that big purchase, if you're going to a Best Buy or a big electronics, sign up for our credit card, you'll get 20, 30% off, but that's the kicker.
How tempting is that?
Yeah.
You walk into the store, they say, I'll give you 30%, all you have to do is buy this card.
Yeah.
And it's not too bad when you do that, but the problem comes when you don't pay it off every month. Now you're just accruing interest, and those initial savings may not be savings after all.
Well, there's nothing worse than having a happy holiday season, but then when January rolls around, see, once all the holiday decorations have been taken out and the bill shows up, that's when people go, oh my gosh, I didn't realize how much I spent. I can't pay this off.
Sometimes credit cards are the gift that keeps on giving. If you go to Cousin Eddie, and that if you don't pay it off, the sadness, the burden of paying it off is still with you all year long. Okay, so try not to use credit cards. You mentioned using cash. So maybe that would help. If you struggle with pulling out the plastic, maybe give yourself a cash limitation. Once it's spent, that's it. You know, some people use these envelope methods where you put in a certain amount of envelope for different things. You got your holiday spending envelope, and when it's gone, I'm sorry. That might keep you on track. There you go. Maybe spend less, but you might have more joy this year. Take a little of that extra money, maybe give it away. Buy something for someone else this year. Will make you feel better. Always a pleasure to have you on here. Thank you very much. Congratulations to having that daughter married off earlier this year. Got a son to go.
That's right. All right, we are going to take a break. Much more still to come here on Good Day Charlotte.